Missy, look who I see. Look who I see. Look who's waiting for us. We were coming home from a walk, and all of a sudden, I see Pumpkin pop out from the shrubs and runs up to us, like tail up. All right, let's go home now, guys. And they're walking side by side the entire rest of the walk back home. All he wants to do is be right there next to her. If Missy is laying down, sleeping, Pumpkin will walk up to Missy and start grooming her. And Missy just lays there and lets him do that. It's the sweetest thing. I certainly didn't expect that. I never would have imagined Missy would get along with a cat. Missy came first. She was a stray dog running around loose in my neighborhood. Once we rescued her, there were evident signs that she had been abused. She was missing teeth. She had scars on her body. The initial thought was we would take Missy and we would foster her until we found her a permanent home. She had a very guarded personality because of what we assumed she had been through. But she was just the sweetest.
You're so good, there you go.
So, in a nutshell, we wound up adopting Missy. And about 4 or 5 months after this orange and white cat showed up outside, they are very different. So there was never any intent of befriending Missy and Pumpkin. Missy is very anxious. Pumpkin's really independent, and he seems to be almost fearless sometimes. But one day, I had Missy out in my backyard, and Pumpkin was in the backyard. I looked out the window, and they were just sitting right next to each other like they were long-lost friends. From that moment on, I just started watching their interactions, and every time they continued to surprise me. During the day, I'll let Pumpkin come out, and when he comes back inside, Missy loves to sniff all over his body to find out where he's been. Missy obviously realizes that Pumpkin isn't a threat to her, so she's taking on this guardian role. And Pumpkin likes the protection and the snuggling. I remember that being a really special moment. Like, these two are sleeping in the same bed next to each other. And sometimes Pumpkin will grab a mouthful of food and drop the extra food off the table onto the floor for Missy. You can tell they genuinely care about each other's well-being. Missy and Pumpkin's relationship definitely breaks stereotypes. I mean, this 50-pound pit bull and little cat, that seems a little odd. But this bond is so special and so close, and it just warms your heart.